I have not made a video in a long time. It's January 8th, 2023. Did we ever think we'd get here? If I sound weird, it's because I'm really sick with a cold. I went to David and David, my son David's house the day after Christmas and had a really good week there and came back uh, last Tuesday. I apologize, but you don't want me not to blow my nose. I came back last Tuesday. Oh, it's getting sore. And I had a little bit of a cold. I mean, I wasn't even sure if it was a cold or an allergy. They said I don't have allergies, but I think they lied. I think they were incorrect. So, uh I came back and I just thought I had a mild cold. It wasn't bad. Um, I did not have my Humira shot with me on that trip. I was supposed to take it on Sunday, and I had not taken it with me. It just is a couple of days, and it really doesn't matter. So, but I came home and I had this cold and didn't think about it, and I forgot my shot uh, another couple of days. It was Wednesday that I took my shot, and the shot is a um, immunosuppressant. And if you have autoimmune diseases and you take, I'm sorry guys, but my nose is sore. And medicated chapstick, if you get sore nose, best thing to use is just medicated chapstick because it's not chapstick. This is Burt's Bees medicated. Do not buy regular chapstick because it's just Vaseline with a scent. I've a, okay, let me go back. I'm not really working on all cylinders. Anyway, I took my shot on Wednesday, and Thursday morning I woke up. It was horrendous. My cold just exploded. Um, it was worse on Thursday, and Friday I was terribly sick all day. I was so sick, and I think what happened is that my immune system. The shot did what it's supposed to do. It suppressed my immune system, so then the cold had free reign, and it really turned into an ugly cold. And I've been Friday was the worst day. I thought I was gonna throw up. I was so sick that I felt sick, and that doesn't happen to me very often. Um, Saturday was moderately better, not a lot. You hear me now, you think, is it you've been better? I haven't been better than this. Today is I'm a little worse again, so I think I'm just going back and forth with it and not really. I just took cold medicine. CVS has a cold medicine. It's like the Tylenol cold, severe cold. It's the same thing, CVS brand, and I may have the Tylenol, but either way, I bought it and I just took another one. You can take it every 4 hours. I wish it lasts longer, then I wouldn't have to get up in the middle of the night and take it. Um, it works really well and gets kind of the symptoms knocked down a little bit. But as you can hear, I can't breathe. I'm stopped up very bad. I'm using that, and it has a decongestant, but most of them aren't as good as they before the meth thing, because all the good stuff they don't sell anymore across the counter, because fools go out and make drugs, illegal drugs with it. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Um, Michael, his girlfriend, Amanda, I haven't had a chance to meet her yet. They just started seeing each other, and she actually made me uh, supper last night and had Mike bring it. And I'd already eaten supper, so I saved it for today. I'm glad I did because I wasn't gonna cook, and, it was very good. It was nice not to have to worry about it. I couldn't eat it all, but, uh, I ate about half of what she gave me, and it was fixed up really pretty in a little casserole dish. It was so nice. It was nice not to have to cook anything. So he just left a minute ago. They had sent me over, she had sent me over a jar of broccoli. It's really good. Oh, it's really good broccoli soup, and it was so good. When you're at these calls, sometimes your appetite just doesn't is not normal, and I've kind of snacked around on things today. Uh, I had I had the chicken dish that she gave me for lunch today, but I could only eat half of it. Um, I did eat breakfast, so I mean it wasn't like I wasn't eating anything, but uh, I ate my breakfast early this morning when I got up, and then I ate that for lunch, and now I've had this soup. It was so good, and I actually put some garlic bread in the toaster and warmed it up with it. It was perfect. The garlic could be good for me with this. So I've had a meal, but I'm about to go get a shower and go to bed. I'm really just I can't breathe. Back to what I was going to say about the chapstick and when I was getting sidetracked. I call all of it chapstick. It's lip balm, okay? This is a moisturizing lip balm by Burt's Bees. Burt's Bees is awesome. It's very good. I was a chapstick user. Now listen, I'm not kidding here, okay? You got to listen to me. I always kept chapstick in my house, some in every room in the house, okay? And I still have it in every room in the house, probably. Maybe not so much, but yeah, I know there's several tubes in the living room, and I know there's one in my nightstand. Okay, here is my collection of chapsticks. Okay, and I bought 4 packs. Some of these have flavors, and I would share them with Sarah when I had them when she was here. So I always keep a bunch, and I would always have them in my purse and in my car, everywhere. And I've always used it because this was the best brand. This was the best brand. And I don't know what they put in it, but it was really good. And then a few years ago, I kept thinking, this chapstick it doesn't do as well as it used to do. They have one that's a black tube, and I usually get the flavors because I liked the flavors, the cherry, and one of these um, vanilla bean and ice cream. It's really good. This one is like peaches and cream. Uh, there's one that's sweet watermelon. So there, and then I've got cherry, and then I've got the chapstick medicated. Now, why would I do that? Well, the chapstick I used all my life, and they do make Chapette, which is it's okay, but this was my favorite brand. And about a year ago, I realized that it really is different. There's something different about the chapstick. So I started looking on the packages, and I couldn't find the ingredients that used to be in it because they are, I believe, um, it doesn't tell you on the labels anymore, but it used to. This one is the medicated, and I see nothing on there about the medication in it. This has an analgesic, and an external analgesic, which is for pain, and skin protectant, and they're medicated. And but I did read the label on the packages that they now put these in. You remember just going in and buying it off the shelf? Well, what I realized when I started looking at the packaging for the regular chapstick that has is not medicated was it's just Vaseline. Petroleum jelly, not Vaseline, excuse me. It's petroleum jelly. Okay, I'm telling y'all, it did not used to be just petroleum jelly because I can remember wondering why chapstick was different from some of the other brands, and I compared the contents. So chapstick is now petroleum jelly. This is the last I will ever buy unless I can't get something else, because I got petroleum jelly in the bathroom in a jar, and I can get that out and put it in a little container, put it in my purse if I want petroleum jelly. Had I known sooner, I would not have 15 tubes, but I did not look because they don't put it on here anymore the way they used to. Uh, Nowhere does it say it, but it does say it on the packaging at the hard plastic. So because I get when I get chapped lips, they are just so sore. And I bought the medicated. It is more expensive than the petroleum jelly, obviously. So I bought Burt's Bees, and now I will be buying Burt's Bees chapstick. I'm sorry you've lost a customer because number one, you changed your product and didn't tell people. Uh, I've been a faithful user. I'm 66, and I don't ever remember using anything but chapstick. And Burt's Bees is good. So, and pardon me if you think it's nasty, me putting it on my mouth after putting it around my nose, but to put it in my nose, I put it around. You can see where I'm all red up here. So, I buy the medicated, and I have to. A couple of reasons I have to. I wear a CPAP mask, BiPAP, and oh, I can't. And it dehydrates me, so my mouth gets really chapped, sometimes overnight. And so I always put that on, the lip balm on before I go to bed and wear the mask. They've given me a new mask that's for the nose. Do you think I'm going to have problems tonight? So I'm using my old mask, which is not as good. Uh, but okay, that's what's going on with me. I'm sloppy sick. Do not feel good. Oh my gosh. I'm not kidding, guys. It's really bad. And I'm sneezing. Uh, Jet, no. I've had 3 bags of dirty tissue taken out. One was a big garbage bag. The other is the small cans. Okay, what else? I haven't made one of these videos in a long time. This is a pretty bad one. It's not really very good, but I kind of wanted to just touch base. I pulled off my other videos down from my other YouTube channel, and I'm not a content maker. I'm not selling anything, or my thing with the chapstick, totally unpromoted. I mean, I'm just telling you facts. I love the smells, and I like they're flavored mildly, but they're just petroleum jelly. And it does tell you for more recent product information, check the packaging. Yeah, they did that because they didn't really want you to pay attention. So Vaseline, unless you buy the medicated, it is strictly, chapstick, unless you buy the medicated, is strictly petroleum jelly. There's nothing else in it. So I believe Vaseline petroleum jelly in a jar is way cheaper than a tube of that, because a tube of that now is about $2 or so. It's not cheap. The medicated was about $4 or $5. Um, I can buy a big jar of Vaseline for that. The Burt's Bees medicated is better than the chapstick medicated. And you can see I'm a chapstick pro because I have plenty of chapstick. Some of that's not even been used. Uh, I have used Chapette over the years too, and it's okay. It's not. I don't know what the product content is in that now. Okay, a commercial is over. uh, I haven't been doing anything since I got back, except I did clean. I vacuumed everything in here. I vacuumed the spare room and took the sheets off where Michael had been staying. And I vacuumed the hallway, washed the rugs. Uh, I was doing really good. I was ready to mop the kitchen and clean it and do the living room when the the cold just blew up on me. I've been talking 15 minutes about nothing. My runny nose and my cold. I won't be able to wear my nasal mask. This is not a good thing because my sleep apnea, I believe, is worse. Um, Before they changed my mask, I was falling asleep at the wheel of the car. So it's gotten bad. Excuse me. So I will be going back to my old mask, which uh, Mike's mask was really bad. So I have several of these. I mean, I have plenty of them. I won't be using the same one. But he had been using it because his other one is not working well. And you have to wear these 4 hours a night or they will not replace the supplies. And it's fair enough because you need to be wearing it all night. My policy is if I'm on my bed lying down, I have my mask on. I can read or do whatever I want, but the mask is on. Uh, I'm one of those hyper, uh, I was an overachiever, okay? I can't help it. So I wear mine as many hours as I am in the bed. Once I'm out of the bed, I take it off. This one, my new one, just fits on my nose. This one covers the lower half of my face. So I'm hoping it'll help me get through this cold period. Pray for me if you pray because I'm really sick. When you have a suppressed immune system, everything is bigger. Um, any infection can get big. I should have waited to take the shot until the cold cleared out. It wouldn't have hurt me. I might have had some achiness, but it takes several weeks for the effects of the shot to. Uh, I mean, it keeps my joints from getting so swollen. I mean, I have some swollen joints. You can see this finger is not straight because I can't straighten it. But the rest of my hands are not bad. I've been on medication for a long time. There are other people much worse than me, but if you take the shot, it's suppressing you, so you can catch other things, and it can cause serious illnesses like lung problems, liver problems, uh, cancer, a lot of different side effects to the shot for some people. I have been blessed in that I have not had major issues. Thank you, God. Please continue. So, but I take it every 2 weeks. And before you can have surgery, you must be off the shot 2 weeks before any kind of work where they're going to be opening you up or dental work that's going to be pulling teeth, things like that. Um, if if there's any kind of thing like that, you have to go off the shot because you don't heal properly. It slows down everything. It slows down your ability to fight off infection because autoimmune diseases are about your body eating itself. That's what I say. You're attacking yourself. Your immune system is attacking your body. So the shots lower your immune system so that it doesn't turn on itself. And the downside is that you can get worse diseases. Or a minor disease like this cold can turn into something really ugly. So I should have waited and not taken the shot for at least a week or so, and I'd have been fine. Uh, I just wasn't thinking. I just it just was like, okay, I got to take my shot. I wasn't very sick, so now I am. It's not as bad as COVID. I've had that twice, and I did have a in the back of my mind. I thought, do you have COVID again? It's not the same. It doesn't feel the same. I'm not. The last time I had COVID, it was like a really bad cold. I could still tell, but it didn't last but a week, and I was on my feet again. Uh, so anyway, 20 minutes is long enough for a video, and I shall see you guys later. Have a good night.